5-0 on December 17th.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Northern Lakes Lightning Hockey. We've got the JV team getting ready to face off here against Bemidji.
Why don't I see him on here? Okay, I believe that. Oh, I know.
All right, here we go. Puck drop. We have Marthaler centering Furry and Sullivan to start. Rickla and Berg on the back end. Immediately get into the offensive zone. Take a shot there quick by Sullivan. Rebound comes all the way out to Berg at the line. He can't hold it, so they'll regroup in center ice. Chipped in by Furry. Marthaler go in on the forecheck. Helped out there by Sullivan. Now Bemidji out the left side. They come to center. They get the red line, and they'll dump it deep into the Lightning zone. Back to pick it up is Berg behind his own net. Leaves it there for Rickla. Rickla up the wide side for Sullivan. On the tape for Furry. He's out the center ice. Gets the red line, dumps it in. Will go in for a change. The Catterhagen line will come out. That's Waylon Catterhagen. Landon Carty just misfires there, and Griffin Hanna. We've got Jaden and Hall on the back end right now. Out to Hanna, gets by him. Ricochets to Catterhagen. He slides it across for Carty. Carty right circle. He'll take a shot right on. Goaltender will cover the rebound.
Greg, I'm guessing the coach might have wanted a pass-off pad there when Catterhagen was breaking right to the nose of the goal mouth. We were looking for a rebound there.
Yeah, I think they stressed that a lot to try and shoot low.
Yeah, you can see it at practice over and over again if you take a peek.
Face off by Vry. Wins it. Shot there from Rickla from the right point. Blocked. Back out the center ice. Where Przybylski there forcing the issue, and they dump it in. Nybach back to pick it up in his own zone. Slides it up to Koffenberg, who hands it off to Vry off of his stick, and now dumped deep into the Bemidji zone. Przybylski hard in on the forecheck. Forces a quick pass there. Good stick there by Rickla in the center ice. They battle in the neutral zone for it, and Bemidji's able to dump it deep. Colton Vry back first to pick it up there. Hands it off to Nybach, and he gets hit from behind. No call. Przybylski with it now through center ice. He'll dump it in, and Lightning will change behind the play.
Greg, fairly even play, would you say, the first couple of shifts here?
Yeah, looks like both teams just trying to get their feet underneath them a little bit. I'd expect the pace to pick up a little. Oh, there's a nice pass by Catterhagen.
Oh, beautiful play.
Carty puts it in. He went 5-hole there. I think he was trying to go up over the glove, and I think he may have fanned on it and freaked the goaltender out.
No, that was on purpose, Greg.
we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go
that.
with it. After the high shot, he went back to the low shot, and the goalie said, "Are you going high again?" And Carty said, "No, I'm going right in." That was a beautiful give and go, I believe, out of the corner there. That just how Coach Randolph probably drew it up.
Yeah, nice pass there by Catterhagen. And a good job before that by Vry, getting the line, dumping it in, knowing that they needed a line change, getting fresh guys on the ice, and it results in a 1-0 lead. Intercepted by Catterhagen, sent back deep. Bemidji back behind their own goal line, looking to break out now. Pressured there by Hanna, turns him back in. Helped out by Carty, they cause a turnover. Now Bemidji on the far side. Turned over by Catterhagen, pounds it back off the wall. Bemidji having a hard time getting out of their own zone. They're just going to send it all the way down the ice for an icing call. Good forecheck there by the Catterhagen line. They kept up.
3 minutes in, and the Jacks are on their heels. We've tilted the ice.
Yeah, this is good. Good to see right out of the gate here, pushing the issue. We've got Hunter Moreland in net. He's back there getting his stretches in. He hasn't seen a whole lot of action yet down in the Northern Lakes end. As that puck went up and out of play into the players' bench. We're going to get another face-off here deep in the Bemidji zone. 14-13 left in the first period. Northern Lakes out to a quick 1-0 lead. They'll wrap it around near side. Sullivan in on hard on the forecheck, turns him back the other way. They ring it around the boards. Gets by the wing, up to Jaden. His shot is blocked out front. Marthaler trying to hold it in, but they get a hold of it. Send it up, but Rickla fires it right back in. Lightning offside, so they have to tag. Allows Bemidji to get out of the zone. Jaden, good job to hold his man along the boards. Furry comes in and knocks him down. Now behind the net. Vry battling along the end boards. Bemidji comes away with it near side. Watch there by Furry. Furry just leveled his winger as he came up the boards.
Greg, was that 2 big hits in one shift there?
That's 2 big hits in one shift. He's definitely throwing his weight around, and Garrett knows how to check. That's for sure. Sent all the way down by Jaden just to get a break there. Get some fresh legs on the ice. Down to 13-11 left in the first period here. Northern Lakes on top 1-0 early.
Well, I know for a fact that Garrett Fury's mindset is I've got something to prove. I just know that's the demeanor that he has when he sets foot on the ice, and you can see it clearly here early in the first period.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff here has done a great job of fostering that internal competition, right? Who's fighting for the next chance to move up to varsity or to move up the next line or get a little more ice time. I think that's only going to help this whole team, junior varsity and varsity, as we go throughout the season.
Couldn't agree more.
Flipped in on goal there. Goaltender's just going to gobble that up, and we're going to get a face-off deep in the Bemidji zone. Face-off controlled by Bemidji. They come up through center ice. Watch there by Nybakken. Missed on the poke check. They slide it deep into the zone. Nybakken will recover. Pin his man behind the boards. Comes loose near side. Steps away from Vry. Right through the center of the slot. And he'll hand it off left point. Try to go back door for a one-timer. That failed to click. Berg will clear it to the sidewall. Now at the right point held in by Bemidji. They'll dump it deep. Berg battling there. Centering pass gets all the way through. Koffenberg will chip it out to center ice. And an intercepted pass there by Przybylski. He'll chip it in deep. Go in on the forecheck. Helped out by Koffenberg. They go up the left side. Now to the center. Watched by Vry. They step by him. Good job at the blue line there by Rickla to knock that puck down. Now poked out to center ice by Hall. No one there to pick it up, and Bemidji will just send it deep. Hall back to pick it up quick to Catterhagen at the wall. He's trying to chip it forward to Hanna. Hanna in the left side with speed. Steps around the defenseman, slides it back to Catterhagen, hammers one just wide. Good job to find the trailer there by Hanna, and Catterhagen didn't miss that right post by much. Wrapped around now, Hanna far side, tried to get it back to Rickla. That's intercepted. Back to center ice, and Bemidji will dump it deep into the Lightning zone. Hunter Moreland leave it back for Hall. Hall up the half wall to Carty. He leaves it there. Now to Catterhagen. He's got Hanna at the right side at the blue line. Hanna from the right shot, or right circle, gets a shot off the glove and up and out of play.
That was a great breakout, wasn't it?
Yeah,
great.
I was just about to say the same thing. They moved it up the wall beautifully. Again, we're seeing that unselfish play where they're waiting to take the hit to make the play so they can chip it up the boards and let someone else go get it. Marthaler wins the face-off there. Put back to Berg at the right point. His shot deflected a couple times. Marthaler sneaks it in behind the goal. He put it off the goaltender's left pad as the shot from Berg deflected back behind the goal, and Marthaler was the first one on it. He grabs it, bounces it off the pad and the back of the pad, and puts it in. That gives Northern Lakes a 2-goal lead with 11:09 left in the first period.
You look over on the Lumberjack bench, coaches, players alike, they look stunned, Greg. The single A group come in here and put 2 on them here right away, and game's far from over, but I definitely feel like this group overlooked us.
Yeah, I get that same feeling. I know the Bantam A's last year split with them. Went 1-1 on the season. And I know that we've had some good battles in the past too, but I agree with you, Mike. I don't think they were ready for us. As they bring it in here, right down, then they step around. We got a stick that went flying in the air there from one of the Bemidji players. They gather it, left circle. Nice stick there by Sullivan to thwart that attempt. That shot goes wide here, come near side corner. Bemidji on it there. They'll slide it back behind the net, gets through. Sullivan will go back to pick it up left corner, and he's just going to turn around and flip it up through center ice here. That gets through. Lightning will make a change, and that's not enough for icing, so nice touch on that.
Greg, did you see Derek Berg, one of our smaller guys on our team, stand up to the biggest, number 55 there, and just try to knock him down at the blue line?
Yep, I love it. Bergie's got no fear. We talked about it last game, that hip check, that patented hip check that he's got, and he'll throw that on anybody. Wrapped around far side now. Koffenberg looking for it. Chip back to Nybakken in the corner. He's got his stick tied up. Slides it near side, Pribilski. Now to Koffenberg, just out of his reach. Or excuse me, yeah, that was Koffenberg. Good job by Vinny to battle on the boards here, win that puck battle. They gain the zone. Just slides past Pribilski. Vry now with it center ice. He'll go off the far boards, just trying for open ice. And there, we're gonna get too many men on the ice. They were looking right at it. Mike, I can't believe that he even bothered to play that. They were all standing right there looking at it.
Yeah, I think it comes back to that feeling of overwhelm. That's when you start to see some of those mental errors that we're seeing now. And just to hang a closure on that Derek Berg note, you can just look inside the mindset of the players. When the smallest guy is standing up the biggest guy in the other team, you know the coaches have the minds in the right place.
That's exactly right. They're competing at a really high level this early in the season. I got to think that the coaches are extremely happy with the effort that they're getting. All right, power play. They've got the Catterhagen line out. Sent off the wall just out of the outstretched glove of Rikla. So back to pick it up is Jaden. He'll come up near side, goes off Catterhagen's stick. Now laying loose in center ice. Catterhagen will gather it up, hand it to Hannah. Hannah's got it left side, trying to set up here on the wall. Spins away from pressure, get back to Jaden. Now back down to Hannah as they get the power play set up. Hannah puts it through to Catterhagen, looking for the tip there, and got through on net and cleared now by Bemidji all the way down. Hunter Moreland will play it to the side and leave it for Jaden. Up to Hannah at the offensive line. Hannah will drive him in deep. Again, peel at the half wall, protects the puck, swings it around far side for Carty. Carty now in the corner. Comes back near side to Hannah. Hannah skate the stick up to Jaden. Now at the half wall for Hannah. Back to Jaden as they play catch. Now down to Carty in the corner, up to Hannah now.
Bemidji doing a good job keeping it to the outside, frustrating Northern Lakes. We got to try to get it in the middle, get a shot.
Yeah, I think their strategy here is to try and open that backdoor shot up by moving this over. That's a turnaround shot by Rikla. I don't think that goalie saw it in time as he got it through the legs of the goaltender. Rikla, power play goal. Just like you said, Mike, they got it up to the center of the ice and they took a shot, and lo and behold, it goes in. With 8:06 left in the first period, Northern Lakes stretches the lead to 3-0.
Really impressed with this start for this Northern Lakes JV team. Happy for them.
Marthaler in on the faceoff. He'll win it back. Picked up by Sullivan. He'll wrap back to his defense. D-to-D now. This is Nybakken to Berg to Marthaler, and they're out of their zone efficiently. That's another good breakout. Marthaler chips it in, goes in on the forecheck, eliminates his man. They come up near side board. Furry picks it off, sends it to Marthaler behind the net. It's got Furry breaking. Oh, just got it on the wrong side. Shot there by Nybakken's blocked. Comes right to Sullivan. He slides it over, and what a beautiful play. Unselfish. Wow, that was just beautiful. Sullivan fakes the shot, slides it open across the crease to an open Furry, who just puts it home.
I don't know if Matt Eberflus is coaching for Bemidji, but I'd be looking for a timeout here.
Right. That was just a beautiful, unselfish play to leave a wide open pass for Furry there. All he had to do was turn it into the net, and that makes it 4-0. Furry now up to Berg, left point. He'll slide one through on the ice now. Steered to the corner by the goaltender. Vry now slides it back out to Berg. Berg will take another shot. This one's wide and stopped the right of the net. Slid out to the blue line now, and Bemidji will come through center ice. They try to dump it in. Berg on it there, and he'll chip it right back out to the neutral zone, where Bemidji will gather control. They'll go D to D across the ice now. Stepped up by Koffenberg, caused a turnover there. Now Przybylski off the bench, knocks his man down. Koffenberg takes a loose puck, steps in the left side. He'll just chip it down deep and let Vry go get it. They're in hard on the forecheck again. Przybylski slides out to Hall. His shot blocked. Now chip back deep in the corner is Koffenberg there to pick it up. Circles behind the net on his backhand, looking for help. Cycles down to Przybylski. He's looking for Vry out front. Vry got a stick on it, but kind of an odd position. Wasn't able to get a shot on goal. Maintains the control though. Vry has it in the corner. Now Przybylski in the help. Big hit there thrown by Przybylski, but freed up the puck for Vry for a shot. And again, Bemidji's just going to have to ice it down the rink here and get a stoppage. They just can't handle the forecheck of the Lightning here so far today. 5:56 left in the first period. Lightning up 4-0 and just controlling the offensive zone time here.
Northern Lake sitting on an 11-1 shots on goal differential. 11-1.
Yeah, that's the tail of the tape right there. It just hasn't left the offensive zone. Great job by this Lightning team to come up here and push the pace and dictate the terms of this game so far. Loose puck. They struggle to pick it up at center ice. Bemidji will take control of it. Now they'll bang it into the Lightning zone and out to Catterhagen. He's got it center ice. Leaves it for Hanna. Hanna's got it, and he's got Carty breaking right side. Looking for the pass-off pad there, just like you talked about earlier, Mike. That comes straight out. Hunter Moreland out to play it. He'll send it back for Nybakken behind the net. Nybakken near side for Hanna. Hanna's going to chip it off the boards. Doesn't get it out. Bemidji will just send it back deep. Wide side, Carty racing for the puck there. Picked up now by Nybakken. He tries to get it to Hanna just out of his reach. Hanna hustling down, negates the icing, loses the handle on it in the corner. Catterhagen there to help out. Now Sullivan. Sullivan wrapping the net. He's got Hanna out front causing problems. Out to Berg, left point. His shot deflects far corner. Now it sends up right side. Held in by Rikla. He puts it in, and goaltender just wisely steers that up and then over the glass for a face-off here off to his right with 4:53 left in the first period. Northern Lakes continuing to put that pressure on, leading 4-0. Marthaler on the draw, tied up, won by Bemidji. Sullivan are hard in on the forecheck. Long outlet pass to center ice. Good job by Rikla to step up and take that away. Rikla, good pass out to Sullivan, just out of his reach. Good job by Sullivan to wrap that in. Hands it off to Marthaler. Marthaler, quick shot. Handcuffed the goaltender, but he steers it to the corner with a blocker. Now Bemidji trying the left side as they come up. Knocked back away by Furry. And then out to center ice. And Bemidji's going to change behind the play, giving Berg time to move the puck up. He's got Furry at the line just out of his reach, so he just chips it in and ends up on goal. The goaltender will take no chances and get the cover with 4:13 left in the first.
I think Garrett would like to have that one back instead of a tip, maybe a touch pass to a break in Marthaler. We might have a 1-on-0, but game moves fast.
Face-off won by Bemidji. They bring it back behind their net. Off of Koffenberg's skate right out front. Vry tries a backhand. That goes just wide. Koffenberg now pops it up and over the net there. And Vry's fighting for it near side wall. Held on by Hall at the left point. Good job there. Bemidji gets control now. The come out of a scrum. They got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Good back check by Northern Lakes, taking away all of those options. Excellent job coming back to thwart that chance.
Greg, I think that was close to a 3-on-1 there with the trailer breaking late. That was a good shutdown by Northern Lakes yet again.
Yeah, the one chance that Bemidji's had to come out of their zone with any kind of numbers, and the back check and back pressure helped out there for sure. As they battle for it now in the Bemidji zone. Bemidji slides it out to center ice now, hounded by Catterhagen. Looks like we've got a penalty coming.
It's going to be high stick on number 2, Whalen Catterhagen. Or a hook, one or the other.
Yep, you're right. They're calling hooking there, and that'll be Whalen Catterhagen.
He went for that stick check, and it just kind of climbed up the knee and into the armpit just for a half a second too long. And we've got a Ryan Henry brother there making the call up here in Bemidji on the ice for one of the officials.
So Northern Lakes will go on the penalty kill as Bemidji will get the first power play of the game here. Face-off controlled by Bemidji. They take it in the corner. Battled there by Berg. Watch now by Hanna. Berg will force the issue. Sends a pass across. Carty on it there, and he'll clear it all the way down.
Well, this could be a good opportunity for Hunter Moreland to get a little warmed up here if they end up putting some pucks on net here. He hasn't seen much yet.
Yeah, difficult to kind of get in and in the flow of the game when you don't see the rubber for a goaltender.
Was that the Iron Curtain forcing an offsides?
It sure was. Minute 32 remaining on the kill for Northern Lakes. Just 2:39 left in the first period. Northern Lakes up 4-0. They jump on top early and really dictated the play the entire first period. Bemidji dumps it deep. Grady Jaden back to pick it up. He gets hit behind the play, but Sullivan picks it up. He's got control. He's going to chip it by. Ooh, just about an interference call there. I think he holds him just a half a count longer, and we might be even up. But good job by Sullivan to drive that deep.
I agree, Greg. That was really close.
Bemidji in here right side, watched by Rikla. He puts his man to the boards. They bring it back to the right point. That shot was off the side of the net, and rebound is cleared all the way down. Northern Lakes will change behind the play. Just 49 seconds remaining on the power play for Bemidji. Northern Lakes again stands them up at the blue line. Nybakken clears it to the far blue, and Bemidji will have to try again. Through center ice, they go wide. Good job by Nybakken to close off there. The Carty and Nybakken just trapped them along the boards. They had nowhere to go. Good job on the kill here so far by Northern Lakes, as Moreland will steer that up and into the netting. With just 26 remaining on the kill for Northern Lakes, 1:34 left in the period. Northern Lakes comfortably ahead right now, 4-0. Nybakken off the glass, unable to get it out. Carty helping there. It's held in by Bemidji, left point. They have it left circle, shot on. Tipped at the side of the net. Moreland with a nice save. Their rebound sent just wide. Big hit in the corner there by Marthaler. Here comes out with the puck. Can't clear the zone. Shot there. That goes off the far post. That one got through, and I don't think Hunter saw that until it was too late.
Looking back on Hunter clearing that up into the netting, I wonder if he would have rather rattled that around the glass while we had him on their heels instead of taking that defensive draw 5-on-4.
Yeah, I think if he had it to do again, I don't think that he would have done that same thing. You're right. But either way, Northern Lakes successful on the penalty kill. They kill it off.
There's Derek Berg shutting down Big 55. I wonder if he's double or more. And Derek doesn't see size. He doesn't. He just plays the game.
Just plays, and he's always in the right place. Very positionally sound. He's a smart player. He uses his body well. He knows he's not as big, but he uses the leverage and gets down underneath these guys, and that's all it takes. As they play ping pong off the half wall there in center ice. They chip it down deep. Now Bemidji looking to forecheck. Berg holds his man off. They battle in the corner. Near side, excellent job by Berg. That low center of gravity just gets underneath, tips his man over. Vryan to pick up the change. Comes out to Przybylski, gets through him. They're able to hold the zone. But that'll do it for the end of the first period. First period that was dominated by Northern Lakes, really from beginning to end, outside of the penalty there on Catterhagen. I think that was the only real zone time that Bemidji had.
Shots on goal in favor of Northern Lakes, 15-3, which is mighty impressive against the AA Bemidji Junior Varsity. I'll take a quick second here, Greg, to read through some of these sponsors here. Well, we couldn't be here without the sponsors, and certainly the sponsors inject a financial shot into the Blue Line Club, so we thank them for that. We've got First National Bank, we've got Country Hearth, The Woods Landscaping, Lundberg Plumbing and Heating, Barstock Liquors, Barado Brothers, Golden Horizons, Pizza Ranch, Marvin Windows, Shannon's, Big Deal Auctions, Kimber Creek Ford, Paulbeck's Market, Waterfront Services, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Minnesota Center for Orthopedics, Moonlight Bay. We're here because of them. And the Blue Line Club and everybody around them says thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah, Northern Lakes Hockey certainly appreciates their sponsorship and their support. And I'm sure they would appreciate all of our viewers' support with those businesses there that do such a great job helping out. All right, referees say that that's long enough. They'll wrap up their last bit of instruction on the bench and come back out here for period number 2. Where after one, we have Northern Lakes leading Bemidji 4-0.
So I think that's 38 goals in what would be 7 periods for this junior varsity team, which is pretty wild.
I think we'll take that. Keep pouring the pressure on here. The second period, as Mudfellow's line starts, he wins it back to Rickla, gets through him. He'll chip it off the boards all at the center ice, and Northern Lakes going to be right back in on the forecheck as Martfeller will dump it in. Furry hard on it there. They leave it in the near corner, up the wall. Held there by Rickla. Good job by Furry to pick up that 55 stick, not allow a clean exit. Another big hit there thrown by Furry. He's just thrown his weight around well today, Mike.
Yeah, he's a man on a mission, it's clear.
Back to picking up their own zones. Bemidji, they'll wrap back right in front of their goaltender. That pass knocked down out of midair by Furry. He'll try to hold the zone. And Bemidji finally muscles it out to center ice. They'll come a near side. Watch there by Rickla. Gets a good stick on it. Deflects that shot attempt to the corner. Berg tries to send it up the wall, but that's intercepted. But again, 3 Lightning converge on him and don't allow a shot from the middle of the circles. Now comes out loose. Hannah in a foot race right down the middle. Tries to split the D, but it's knocked away from him.
What a burst of speed by Griffin there. Just about got through.
Bemidji tries to come through center. Now Nolan Hall will pick it off. Looking for Hannah wide side, just out of his reach. Catterhagen in quick on the forecheck, though. Excellent job pressuring there. Now Hall holds it right side. Carty's got it. Carty will whip it in from the right point. He's got Catterhagen down below the net. Catterhagen will chip it around, looking for Hannah on the wide side, but gets past him. Now out to center ice. Now Hannah right back in. He'll chip it by the man and gets bumped off the puck. Carty into hard on the forecheck, causes a turnover. He's got Catterhagen the right corner, sends it back behind the net now. This is Carty, far side. And again, Bemidji without an answer is just going to send it all the way down. That one's on net though, so Mortland will have to play it. Hall with it. Tries to go right through the middle, misses everybody. Picked up by Bemidji, and they'll go deep. Hall tries to clear it to the side. That's deflected, ends up behind the net. Jaden back there battling for it. Good job playing the body there by Grady Jaden. Not letting that guy, number 40 is another big kid too, step out front. Now loose between the circles, backhand goes just wide. Hall back battling near side now. Vry up to Przybylski. Now sent out front there. Jaden, good job to knock that pass down and clear it. That'll be icing, but that's a good icing call there as we were getting hemmed in a little bit.
Greg, we're in the second period here, 3 minutes in. Have you noticed any personnel changes from first period to second?
I have not, and I think the plan today is they're going to run these 3 lines all 3 periods.
Okay.
And then they're going to have one of them. They'll pick one of them to sit as the fourth lineup on the Bemidji game, or excuse me, the varsity game.
Got it.
This is that carrot that they're hanging in front of these guys here of who's going to be able to sit on that varsity bench this afternoon. Most sustained zone time here by Bemidji so far in this game as they have it now right point. Shot blocked, knocked away by Marthaler. Watched by Rickla now in the corner. They comes free to Furry. Furry tries to poke it up the line. Can't quite get it out. Just out of the reach of Sullivan and ends up with a shot on net. Near side corner, Berg battling there. They step away, look backside, and it just gets away from them. 55 on it for Bemidji in the corner. He's pushed off nicely by Rickla. And Furry able to at least get it to neutral zone. Bemidji with it right back into the zone here. Shot well wide, ends up far corner. Furry on it there, and Furry will just chip it up and out of the zone. This will end up as an icing call, but again, Northern Lakes getting a little bit of trouble, getting control of the puck, sending it down the ice and keeping everything to the outside. Doing a good job in their defensive zone.
Well, looking over at the Bemidji bench, it's plumb full of players, and I don't know if they're working 4 lines or 3. I haven't been able to keep up on that, but we may have a little bit of different personnel on the Bemidji side, and we don't even know it. So that could be the ice tilt difference.
Yeah, very well could be.
And it may
Hannah.
not be. And it may not be.
He chips it off the wall looking for Carty. Carty back to Hannah, just missed behind him. Those two, with their speed, could put a lot of pressure on teams, and there's a shot by Carty right on. Right pad save. Catterhagen hard on the rebound there. Dumped in by Jaden. Hannah pokes it down to Carty behind the goal line. Back to Hannah. Hannah's got a shot, puts it right off the mask of the goaltender.
And it could be just a product of being up 4-0 too. We got to keep fighting for those inches, and Bemidji is going to do the same thing.
We'll get a face-off deep in the zone here. 12:42 left in the second period. Still 4-0, Northern Lakes with the lead. Vry wins that clean to Hall. Hall shot right on. That rebound came out. That looked like it kind of handcuffed the goalie there. They send it back below the goal line. Hard in on the forecheck as Przbilski sends it wide side now. They put it off the wall. Picked up by Jaden. He'll dump it right back in, and they'll go back in on the forecheck. This is textbook Lightning hockey right here. Get it below the goal line and go to work. Nice job by Nolan Hall to stand up at the blue line and turn that pass right back the other way. Now Berg steps up. He'll send it in deep. Wrap around near side. Vry's going to try and get there. They slip it just by him, but again, 1-on-3 at center ice. Good job by Furry to knock that away. Another good stick by Berg. We got Vry. He'll send it deep. Vry will go for a change. Furry in behind the net. The goaltender left it there for no one. Furry turns it over. Leaves it back for Sullivan. They're looking back for Furry right out front. That was ticked away. Berg holds it left point. Furry back behind the net looking for it. Now Bemidji tries to rip it off the glass, and a nice hold there by Berg. Now right up the middle, 1-on-3. They'll slide it in on goal, and Moreland will just calmly cover that one up with 11:26 left in the second period. Northern Lakes again with that good forecheck, putting the pressure on Bemidji. They've got really no outlet other than just to throw it up in the center ice to relieve the pressure. Catterhagen wins it. Jaden's got it in the corner. He'll try to go up the wall to Hannah. That's intercepted, put out in front. Shot goes just up and wide. Now they've got it behind the net. Hall, steps out, pokes the puck away. Ends up in the corner. Up front now, Carty's got it. He slides it wide side to Hannah. Hannah left side, leaves it for Carty. And now he'll send it deep.
Oh, I disagree with them calling him off. Those guys cleared. They all cleared. He was out of position deep in the zone there and couldn't see that everybody had cleared.
Bemidji takes advantage and is able to get it in deep to the Northern Lakes end. Back to pick it up is Hall. He'll come near side to Carty. Carty couldn't handle the pass there. It was in his skates. Now Bemidji on it. Left side. They'll dump it back in and cycle back below the goal line. Watch there by Jaden and Catterhagen. Now they come through the slot area. Hall deflects that into the corner. Hall still battling below the goal line. They try to go far side now. Watch there by Jaden. Getting a good job defensively here, staying sound to the system. And they'll send it all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. Mike, you can see their discipline, staying in their positions, keeping everyone to the outside, closing down those passing lanes, doing a good job defensively, not giving Bemidji any place to go with that puck.
No, I know the shots on goal are lopsided, but I would, to your point, Greg, the quality shots have got to be even more lopsided. Bemidji just hasn't had a quality attack to this minute.
They control the puck behind the net. Comes out, left point. They'll try to go D to D to the right side. Gets through, poked away by Furry. He hands it up to Sullivan, but that just caught some of the snow there and didn't have enough steam on it to get there. Now Sullivan picks it up, center ice. Enters the zone, poked off his stick back out to the neutral zone. And Bemidji will just dump it in on goal. Moreland will catch that and hold on. We'll get another face-off with 9:36 left in the second. This will be off to Moreland's right.
I think Coach Randolph on that last rush that didn't quite develop, he liked what he saw because I didn't hear him yell deep. I heard him yell go, which was unique. So he liked the rush and the numbers that he saw with Sullivan there.
Shot right off the face-off by Bemidji. Good left pad save by Moreland. Now a shot out from the right point. Again, Moreland in good position. And we're going to get an offensive zone elbowing penalty on Bemidji.
Which Derek Berg took the brunt of that. I saw him go to the ground there, and
Boy, Bergie just got underneath the kid's skin, and he didn't like the way the Berg was playing him and threw a forearm shiver to the back of the head. Berg said, "Thank you very much. We'll take the power play." With 9:27 left in the second, see if they can add on to their four-goal lead. They're up 4-0. They'll put the Catterhagen line out with Rickla and Berg on the blue line for this power play opportunity. Win it back to Hanna. Hanna to Berg, left point. Back to Hanna on the side, on the half wall. He'll walk left circle, back to Berg. Berg comes back door now to Carty. Carty out to Rickla. They'll work the right side now. Rickla's shot blockered all the way back out or to center ice. It's actually a good play by the goaltender, and they get by Berg, and they'll get a shot right on. Moreland says, "I'll just hold on to that, and we'll start this over." Minute 37 remaining on the power play for Northern Lakes. Their first of the game. Face-off won by Northern Lakes. Jaden up near side to Carty. Carty's trying to go across to Catterhagen. That was intercepted, but Catterhagen gets control of it. Gives it to Hanna, right side. Hanna tries to give it to Carty, goes off his skate and right in on net.
We just about had a goal 5-hole there off his skate.
Yeah, it wasn't...
Some good, clean living by the goalie there, and he withstands the rush.
Yeah. Again, I think he looks like it gets up on him a little quicker than he expects sometimes. But we had a puck up and out of play into the players' bench for Bemidji, so we're going to get a face-off just outside the Northern Lakes zone. 8:40 remaining in the second. Minute 13 on the power play. As Marthaler's line is out now. Marthaler will take it down the right side, chip it in deep, and go to get it. Minute remaining on the power play for Northern Lakes. Furry has it now, and he'll send it up to the right point for Hall. Hall will go D to D over to Jaden on the left point. His shot blocked to the sideboards. Good job by Sullivan on the retrieval there. Gain control. Or excuse me, that was Furry first, and Sullivan in to help. Now Jaden to Hall. Hall sends it down to Marthaler. His shot deflects straight up and into the the ceiling, and we're going to get a face-off inside the zone to the right of the goaltender here with 38 seconds remaining on the power play.
A quick note here, we've got Wyatt Verville and Jack Carr on the injured reserve list. I think that's the right terminology, and I think normally we'd be seeing Wyatt Verville, so he has missed, and we're hoping for a return for him shortly.
Overskated there by Rikla, but he'll regain control. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Rikla pinched off on the sidewall. A little disjointed here to start this rush as Marthaler picks it up in his own zone. Deflects to Furry. Furry's got it near side. It's poked off of his stick back deep into the Lightning zone. Bemidji hard on the forecheck as they're killing off the last of this penalty deep in the Lightning end. They're back to full strength now. They come up left point. Marthaler looking to block that. Couldn't quite get there, but the shot goes well wide. And they hold it in, but deflects up and out of play. The Lightning will get a change of lines here with 7:18 left in the second, up 4-0. We're back to full strength for both sides.
Coach Klein making some notes there and sharing his thoughts with both Rikla and Berg there, and love that about these coaches. They've always got a point that's well received.
Always coaching, right?
Yep.
And to the kids' credit, they're accepting that coaching. You can see it in their play.
Yep.
Vry hard in on the wall, battling there. Koffenberg helping. Now Przybylski up center ice. He'll circle back through, and they kind of opened up. He's got some space. Cuts to the center of the ice. Hands it off for Vry. Vry will chip it in deep. And go in to pressure it there. Comes up the half wall. Now through center ice. Just gets by Koffenberg. Near side, Hall rubs his man out. Good angle there. Helped up by Jaden. Puck ends up the far side corner. Jaden will wrap around. No wing there to get it. Held in right point. Now they'll come D to D the left side. Gets through the defenseman. Oh, Koffenberg would have chipped that off. We would have been off to the races, but held in nicely by Bemidji. I don't know if I remember seeing this 29, but he's got some fresh legs out there for Bemidji. That shot goes up and over. And it looks like with Hunter making the move to try and get a shoulder on that, knock the net off. So 6:05 will get another defensive zone face-off for the Lightning here as they lead 4-0. Catterhagen will step in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Berg. Comes off of his skate right back up to Catterhagen. Hanna now tried to get it over to Carty. That's intercepted. They'll go in on the forecheck. Bemidji will dump it deep. Watch there by Rikla. Comes out loose. Carty will pick it up. We got a 3-on-2 opportunity here if we hustle. Bemidji hard on the back check now. Carty's got it left side. Tries to get it below the net. Loses a handle on it there. Hanna enforcing the issue. Held by Rikla. Right point. His shot gets all the way through to the far corner. Berg steps up to hold the line. Another job by Berg there to put it in right on net. That crawled up the goaltender's stick and hit him in the blocker. Now Hanna will dump it deep. Marthaler looking to press the issue, and they'll send it off the wall and all the way down. And they call no icing there. So it comes from near side off of Sullivan. Furry's got it. He'll slam it in deep. Sullivan hard in on the forecheck, far corner. They'll go up the near side, or the far side. Off a stick, so no icing there. Hall, good job to beat his man down to the puck. Pins his man to the wall. Picked up now near corner. This is Sullivan. He's got Furry. Furry off the wall, leaves it for Marthaler. Just out of his reach. They come up to the right point. Hall knocked down. 1-on-3 at the line. Good stick by Jaden. Is going to turn that puck around the other way. Loose puck now at the high slot. Poked out by Jaden. Another good stick. from the right point, shot right on, steered away easily by Moreland. Picked up in the corner, though, by Bemidji. Bumped by Jaden. Marthaler's got it. He'll rip it all the way around the other side. That should go down for icing. And it does. With 4:06 left in the second. Northern Lakes on top, 4-0. A little bit more pushback from Bemidji here the second half of the second period.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking just a minute ago that we're 4 minutes remaining in the second. We haven't had a goal from either team in quite a while, and so things have evened up dramatically.
Comes near side here. Carty looking at it. Leaves it back for Ricola. Now to Carty. He'll carry it up near side. Carty beats his man in. He's got Hannah out front. Instead finds a trailing Catterhagen and slips it in. What a beautiful little play. Hannah clears out front. Carty finds the trailing Catterhagen. Catterhagen goes forehand, backhand, and slips it around the goaltender and just sneaks it in. A beautiful play there by that line. All three of them getting involved. With 3:47 left in the second, it's now 5-0 Northern Lakes.
Well, Greg, in our defense there, it was even. Shots were 7-7 before that goal in this period, and Northern Lakes maybe hurt us and put the pedal down and put one in the back of the net. Very pretty play.
And that's what they're going to want to see out of this line, is that speed up the ice with Carty and Hannah that can both move, and Catterhagen who can fire the puck. It worked out beautifully there as they cleared the way. Found Catterhagen coming down the middle of the ice, and he's able to make a nice move to his backhand. Patient with the puck and put it in the back of the net. Northern Lakes hard on the forecheck. That's Catterhagen. Causes a turnover. He's got Carty. Carty couldn't just step around the defenseman. I think he hit him in the skate. Good job by Berg to step up at the defensive blue line. He's deep, dumped in deep. Now comes near side corner. Pass out front, gets through Catterhagen. Shot right on. Good job by Moreland to smother that. No rebound. 3:22 left. We'll get a face-off off to Moreland's left. He's done a great job with his rebound control after not seeing a whole lot of rubber early.
Yeah, he's focused, dialed in, definitely in control of the game, and I'm sure he's feeding off the energy of his skaters.
Puck tied up, picked up by Jaden. He'll come near side to Koffenberg. Lefty will step in and hold the line there. Back to Jaden. Oh, his centering pass gets intercepted, or his outlet pass there. It was a dangerous pass through the high slot. Now they'll put it up front. Hunter Moreland in perfect position, locking down the bottom half of that goal. It just hits him right in the pad, and he holds on.
And Moreland ends up on his backside. I'm guessing that was part of the reason for the whistle, or did he have it covered?
I think they were going to say it was covered, but I think he was wondering how in the heck that they were able to push him out, knock his legs out from underneath him. Either way, though, we get a face off to his right. Marthaler tying up his center. Ends up loose now between the circles. Shot blocked on the way. Moreland just slapping it away and ends up behind the net. Good job by Hall to find his man at the side of the net, right at the side of the crease, and clear him out.
And some clear frustration by the Lumberjacks here as they cannot penetrate for their first goal. And you can see it on them. They look defeated.
Yeah, that's just that battle and compete level by Northern Lakes, especially our defensemen when they get in close around our net. We've been moving bodies out, and that's great to see. Oh, that shot got by Moreland, hit the post, and came right out. Goalie's best friend. Hunter will tell you he had that measured perfect, and there was no way that puck could get in. Furry now, offensive zone, steps around the defenseman, now around the net. Controls out to Berg, left point. His shot deflected out wide, or out high. It ends up in the right corner, and we've got another penalty being called. And this is a slashing call. Looks like that's going to be Marthaler is going to pick up that slashing call.
So with 2:12 left in the period, that will pretty much put us down a man for almost the remainder of the second period, depending on the way the puck bounces.
Coach TK is going to put Hannah and Carty up front with Rickla and Berg on the back end for the beginning of this kill. Hannah will step in to take the face-off. They're waiting to put the penalty up on the scoreboard. There, it's up, and we're ready to go. Face-off won by Hannah into the corner. Wrapped out right side. They'll go D to D, left point. Shot from there, good stick by Carty. He's going to put that up on the rafters. And we'll get a face-off on the near side. Face-off won by Northern Lakes and cleared down the ice by Carty. Bemidji back to pick it up beyond their own net. And they'll come out, crisscrossing through center ice. Drive right up to the line, steered wide by Rickla. Now down behind the net. Pass deflected there by Rickla behind the net. They'll send it out front, but again, shot was deflected wide. Northern Lakes will get a change. Get one penalty killer changed here with 1:13 remaining on the kill. Good job by Sullivan. Picked that up at the blue line. Sends it all the way down. And Northern Lakes will be able to change the other 3 skaters. Excellent work there on the penalty kill by Northern Lakes. Bemidji through center. They'll try the near side. Furry drives into the boards. Leaving it back for the left point. Furry eliminates his man. Now we got a chance, 2-on-1. Sullivan with it. Furry driving down the middle of the ice. Tries to get it over to Furry. Just out of his reach, and he'll wrap it back up to the blue line. Comes free to Sullivan near side. He'll play it back to Hall. And Furry now will bang it up center ice, but that's knocked down. Comes near side. Furry there. Helped up by Jaden. He'll chip it off the wall. 24 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Bemidji through the center ice area. And you can see the frustration on their faces. They can't get across the blue line clean. Northern Lakes there. Good clear by Jaden. That'll be right on net. The goaltender's going to play it up the center ice.
Oh, we might be getting caught in a change here, Greg. Hang on.
We got on the back door. Good job there by Catterhagen to flip it out. And that'll do it for period number 2. So after 2, we've got Northern Lakes 5, Bemidji 0.
We'll zam here and come back, Greg.
Yeah, they should be cleaning the ice.
11 that period.
All right, back for the third period. Northern Lakes Lightning JV leading Bemidji JV 5-0 after 2. We'll start the third period with the Catterhagen line. Bemidji will take control of the face-off. Go D-to-D in their own zone. Pressure by Catterhagen, causes a turnover. Looking for Hannah, but Hannah broke to the net. Another puck knocked down by Carty and sent in by Catterhagen. Hannah's going to go in quick on the forecheck. Now Carty near side. Gets by him. Catterhagen steps across center ice. And Bemidji just jumps it deep into the zone. Catterhagen battling near far side. Pass behind Hannah. Out the center ice. Bemidji will get it and they'll dump it deep again. Out to center ice. Marthaler with it. Tried to get it to Hannah, but that was intercepted. Bemidji missed on a clearing pass. That's going to go all the way down for icing. We're just 55 seconds into the third period. Northern Lakes up 5-0. We're going to face off deep in the Bemidji zone.
Greg, did I hear shots on goal 25-14 to start the period in our favor?
I think 24-14. Yep,
Yeah.
I think. We got outshot in the second period, but we still leave the lead overall.
Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous backhand, no look there. Not even sure who that was, but
Jaden with it here. He's going to put it up off the wall. Deflects away from Sullivan. Big number 55 for Bemidji's got it. He's going to fire it in wide on the net. That was a pretty wicked shot there.
yeah, he might have been looking for the trick play off of Moreland's numbers.
And here, Sullivan misfires on the pass. That's going to go all the way down for icing. Northern Lakes will get the change on lines.
They're good.
We'll get a face-off deep in the Northern Lakes zone. .32 left in the third. Catterhagen steps in to take the draw. Off to the right of Moreland. Catterhagen wins it to the corner. Well, we're going to have a tripping call coming on Catterhagen as he took his man down behind the net. So with 15:25 left in the third, up by 5, Northern Lakes going to go on the penalty kill again. As they'll send Will and Catterhagen to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. They'll leave Hannah and Carty out with Berg and Rickla to start this penalty kill. Rickla with it behind the net, fires it out far side. Carty's got it on his stick. Trying to break down the right side, takes a shot off the blocker. Hannah picks up the rebound. He slides it far side, then he'll just chip it deep. Get back into position on the penalty kill as they line up across the blue line like they always do. Turning Bemidji sideways, and they'll just dump it in. Wrapped around near side, Bemidji with it in the corner. Spins away from Rickla. Rickla pins him to the boards. Loose puck there, picked up by Bemidji. They cycle it in the corner again. Tried to come up near side, but Hannah picks it off and chips it out to center ice. That center or clearing attempt put in, and Hannah's just going to dump it down the ice again. They'll go for a change as Northern Lakes is able to change all 4 penalty killers. A minute remaining on the kill for Northern Lakes as Bemidji comes up through center ice. Good stick by Furry. Forces the dump in. Jaden wins the race to the puck in the corner. He'll send it around near side. Furry will pick it up the half wall and send it all the way down with another clear. Bemidji gathers in behind their own net. They come up the near side wall. Now go cross ice. Shot right in on Moreland. Furry tied up, but as he tried to clearing attempt, unable to get a stick on it. Shot in on Moreland. Here steered to the side, and Hall's going to go up the far side now. And a good job by Sullivan to clear all the way down. Just 15 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. And they'll get Catterhagen back on the ice. Nice job stepping up the blue line. Good job by Furry. Gets it out to the blue. Second effort. Right on the line. Unable to clear. Bemidji tries to come down the middle. Good job defensively by Marthaler. And Northern Lakes back to full strength. We're back to 5-on-5. Furry battling, wins the battle, chips it out. Koffenberg's got it with speed, cuts to the center of the ice. Nice move. Tries to come back through the middle. He loses the puck and is taken down. And Bemidji's going to dump it back into the Northern Lakes end. Rickla fans on the clearing attempt. Comes to Berg out front, deflects right back to him, and he hands it up to center ice to Koffenberg with off of his stick. We're going to get a penalty called behind the play. That looks like it's going to be on Bemidji. Slashing on number 40. So we'll exchange power plays here as Northern Lakes will get the power play. 12:50 remaining in the third period, up 5-0. They put the Catterhagen line out with Jaden and Hall on defense to start this power play. Bemidji will win that face-off, send it off the far wall. Hall steps in, can't quite hold the zone. Jaden back to help him out. He hands it off to Carty, but they collide. Now it comes near side to Catterhagen. Catterhagen slides it wide side. Carty will pick it up on the wall there.
Good vision by Catterhagen under pressure there to look into the middle and try to make that play.
Yeah, nice little area pass. Let his guy go get it.
He's had a number of good passes in this game that I've been very impressed with. He's got some good vision going.
Catterhagen with it now. He'll skate it out of his own zone. Goes wide side for Carty. Behind him, Carty's unable to gain the zone. Now does, but it's right on the stick of the defenseman. Good job by Jaden to chip that in. We're down to a minute 12 remaining on this power play as Northern Lakes hasn't been able to get it set up yet. They chip it away from Catterhagen behind the zone, or behind the goal, and send it all the way down the ice. Northern Lakes going to get a change here. They've got the Marthaler line out now. That tipped at center ice, so no icing. Furry and quick on the forecheck. It comes up to Berg, left point. He holds. Slips by him now. They got a 2-on-1 opportunity, shorthanded. And they put it off the crossbar.
Greg, I couldn't tell. Did Hunter get a tiny shoulder on that to send it to the crossbar?
He may have. He held his ground there.
Yeah.
Stood tall.
That's the scariest moment of the game for the Lightning right there. And we're 11:28 to go in the total match.
Yep. Got a little sloppy on our power play there. We still have 38 seconds left. Gave up a shorthanded opportunity. Moreland stood tall. The score remains 5-0 Northern Lakes. Now we've got Vry with it. He'll carry it into the zone, left side. Dump it in low for Koffenberg, just out of his reach. Koffenberg and Przybylski putting pressure on there, but Bemidji's able to send it all the way down, and Moreland will stop it behind the net for Rickla. Rickla off the boards, looking for Przybylski in center ice. Now that pass by Berg, just out of the reach of Koffenberg. Berg gets it back, though. He'll carry it into the offensive zone. Tried to go across the zone, but that's intercepted, and we got a 2-on-2 the other way. As Bemidji's back to full strength for 5-on-5. I don't think we had a single shot on that power play, Mike. We just never really got it settled.
No, and I'm not in the locker room, on the bench, or any part of the program, but there was quite a few dumps there where there was nobody attacking the dump as it wrapped behind the net there, and as a result, we never really got control of it. It just kind of slinked around behind, and out it came the other side.
10:34 left in the third period. Still a 5-goal lead, 5-0 for Northern Lakes. And they'll toss to Bemidji center. One by Catterhagen to the corner. But gathered in by Bemidji. They turn it over to Carty. Carty trying to come near side for a streaking Hannah. Is behind him. Turned back the other way by Bemidji, but they're offside at the Northern Lakes line. So we're going to face off outside the Northern Lakes defensive zone. Catterhagen, a good win. Back to Jaden. He's unable to get it out of the zone, and now second effort does it. Gets it to Hannah, and that goes all the way across to Carty. Carty's got some open space. Right circle, steps right in, shot right on goal. Save made. Again, this line with those quick offensive bursts, with their speed, they can really turn the offense on in a hurry. Because Carty had a great chance coming in the right circle.
Not only that, Greg, they find the quiet ice with the puck. You know, that's so important in this game, is looking for that area you can create.
Dumped in deep now by Ricola, comes near side. Just out of the reach of Sullivan, but he battles there. Helped up by Furry, they gain control. Sullivan slips it through the legs, comes right up front, shot, scores! What a great play there by Sutton Sullivan, helped up by Furry. Sullivan slides it through the legs, comes straight in, unobstructed, puts it up over the blocker, near side corner, upper corner. What a nice, pretty goal there, huh?
That is a patented Sutton Sullivan execution there. He just so good at that.
That stretches the lead to 6-0 now. Northern Lakes up on top. 9:50 remaining here in the third period. They'll dump it in on Moreland, and he'll cover just to stay safe. And now with a 6-goal lead, they'll have the running time again here for the rest of the third period.
I think if Hunter had a do-over there, he might have swung that one behind the net just to keep things moving along here. But he's down there, and I'm up here, and it's certainly his decision.
Furry with it right on the tape to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to split the defense. He's got Marthaler going to the net. Sends it down below the goal for Marthaler. And now Bemidji with it. They'll come up through center ice. Deflects off a couple of sticks. Oh, and we're going to get icing. That actually went off a Berg, but they didn't see it. We'll take it. We're going to get an offensive zone faceoff with 9:01 remaining in the third, leading 6-0. The varsity boys lining the end of the rink behind Moreland, watching their JV boys dominate Bemidji's JV.
You know, that can't hurt in their mindset, can it, Greg, as they prepare to play the varsity round there, that, you know, if they can do it, we can too.
Absolutely. There's always that friendly competition saying, hey, they went up 6-rip. And the varsity saying, hey, now it's going to be our turn to go out and do the same thing.
100%.
Good job here. Przybylski chips it in. Kaufenberg's got it in the corner. Makes a nice move to sidestep a check.
Ole.
Bemidji picks up the loose puck, though. They come through center. 29's got some wheels. He gets around the corner. Sends it out front. Shot wide. Now to the top of the slot. Shot blocked there. Good job by Kaufenberg to block that shot. Cleared by Nolan Hall, the center. Bemidji has it. Now they'll come near side. Now right down the middle of the slot. Shot by 55 right on. Blockered away by Hunter Moreland. A nice save there. Cleared to the half wall. Now Furry up, looking for Hannah. Couldn't quite get the connection on the pass. Hannah coming back hard on the back check there. Pushes his man down in the corner. Now Ricola, far corner. Carty's got it, skates through the neutral zone. Carty with speed now, left side. He's got Hannah trailing. Carty into the corner now, around the net. And he'll wrap it back in for Catterhagen. Catterhagen's got Hannah up front. Shot, save, right pad save. Hannah was calling for that, and Catterhagen looked up. I don't think that he understood just how wide open they were, as nobody was there to cover.
Not soon enough, but right idea, just a little bit sooner, and I think we're at 7-0. And watching Jaden and 55 out in front of Hunter there, I don't think they're going to be exchanging numbers or Christmas cards anytime soon.
I love
Jaden doing his job. Yeah, doing his job, getting him distracted.
Bemidji trying to exit far side, held right side by Ricola, but it's picked up by Bemidji. They'll come back, enter the zone. Good job by Ricola to get back and angle his man to the corner. Now up to Hannah, near side. He's got Carty on his tape. Carty right down left side, gets hooked, no call.
What a pretty pass.
Now Carty behind the net, battling with the defenseman there. Loose puck put in the corner. They wrap up far side. They come to center ice now. Looking near side, Hannah moves his man to the wall. Berg picks him up in the corner. Good job by Berg there. Hannah gets it up to the line and out. Now Sullivan, oh, they just grabbed it. Or Sullivan was off to the races again there too. Back to Ryer up to Hannah. He's going to put the pass off the pad again, looking for Sullivan coming down the middle or Marthaler on the back door. Actually, good job there by that goaltender to kick that straight out and not leave it there for Marthaler to pick up on the back side. Now we got Furry on the left side. Left circle, tries to cut through, loses the puck. Marthaler on it. Shot right on, off the glove and into the corner. Northern Lakes picking up the pace of play again here. And they'll send a shot from Hall from the right point. Gloved and held by the goaltender with 5:18 left in the third period. Northern Lakes up 6-0. Those last couple of shifts there looked like they had a little more jump.
Yeah, absolutely. And making that one last final push to maybe get their number called for the next game there, but they have not taken their foot off the gas in this third period. Not a one.
Face off won nicely by Vry. Shot by Hall is blocked to the half boards. Vry pins his man against the wall. Bemidji there to pick up the loose puck, and they'll send it all the way down. That should be an icing call, and it is. We're going to get another face-off deep in the Bemidji end. They can ice it all they want. That's just running more time off the clock for us.
I was just thinking the same thing, Greg. That got to lead to some frustration with the Bemidji coaches there that were winding the clock down, doing face-offs.
Face-off won by Vry. Nolan Hall slams it in behind the net. Hoffenberg there to pick it up, was looking for Przbilski, but that was picked off, and they leaked out behind the play here. Good job by Hall to get back and bang his man off the puck in the corner, as Bemidji was trying to spring someone behind the defense there. Good job to clear to the side wall. Vry with it. Gets it out to center ice behind Koffenberg. Didn't see it there. Now Rikla, helped out by Vry. It's all stuck in everyone's skates, and Rikla just bangs it out through center ice. Goaltender out to play it. They'll wrap around their own zone, looking to spring a pass through center ice. That's blocked down by Marthaler. Blocked at the defensive blue line by Berg, not allowing entry here. As they cut across the top of the slot. That shot blocked by Rikla. That one stuck him. You can see he's limping a little bit. I think he took that one right in the foot. Good job by Sutton Sullivan to get the puck out. Followed up by Garrett Furry. Furry's got it now in the corner. Tries to center it to Marthaler. Marthaler's still banging away at the rebound. Can't quite get it in. Shot from the side of the goal. Blocked. Marthaler's still with it. And I think they're going to say the net is off its mooring and out of place, and they'll blow the whistle or blow the play dead with 2:55 remaining in the third period. Northern Lakes again putting the pressure on. Already leading 6-0 as we get late in the third period. Vry in to take the face off. Controlled by Bemidji. They wrap around near side. Watched by Przbilski. They'll send it out. Jaden's got it at center ice. That's intercepted now by Bemidji. They come in. Shot from the left circle, and they score. Top of the left circle. A little drop pass. That one got by the blocker of Moreland. And with 2:15 left in the third, Bemidji finally breaks through, and it's 6-1. That should stop the clock now, with the difference being only 5 goals instead of 6. So 2:11 remaining in the third. 6-1 Northern Lakes. Face-off one back to Rikla. He'll put it up the boards. Comes near side. Vry picks it off there. Sends it deeper into the Bemidji zone. Koffenberg, good job to cut his man off at the goal line. Bemidji again turned back in behind their own net. Good job forechecking here by this line. Przbilski in the corner. They get by him. They slide it out to center ice. Rikla will go back at his own blow line and send it right back down into the Bemidji end. Minute 30 remaining in the third period here. 6-1 Northern Lakes as Bemidji gets control deep in the Lightning end. Slid up to the line, but not out. Now Catterhagen's second chance. Gets it to Carty. And they're going to call offside.
Yeah, puck just got hung up in the snow right at the gate, the Bemidji gate there, I think, or that would have slid onside in time.
So minute 14 remaining. Ryder stepping for the faceoff, wins it cleanly. Koffenberg sends it wide side. Bemidji picks it up there, bangs it all the way down. Jaden. Now watch near side with Hall. They send it back deep into the corner. Vry in the pressure there. Come up the right point. They'll go D to D to the left point. Shot from there. Knocked down out front. Never made it through to Moreland. Bemidji on it in the corner. Now loose puck up in the slot. Cleared away to the half wall. And shot from the left point. Deflected wide near side corner. Just 40 seconds remaining. As Vry deflects that back behind the net. He'll take it himself. Give it to Koffenberg. Bounced off of his stick, but cleared by Vry all the way down.
The shots on goal 9-6 in favor of the Northern Lakes with 25 seconds to go in the third period.
Oh, and a good move by 55, and he scores. Loose puck came out to 55 left circle. He danced around Berg and puts one in under the pad of Moreland. And that's going to make it 6-2 with 20 seconds left in the third period. Bemidji with a couple of late goals here, but Northern Lakes dominated.
I wonder if 55 got the wrong note for when the game started.
Well, he's definitely been the one that's put the most pressure on the Lightning so far. He and 29 here. The only one.
Without a doubt.
Good job by Marthaler to win that forward. They get a shot that's blocked to the corner. 15 seconds remaining. Furry looking up front. Ends up to Berg on the left side. He stands in front of 55. Just 7 seconds remaining now as they'll come across the Northern Lakes line, and Furry looking to protect his teammate there. And that'll do it. Northern Lakes going to come away with the win. 6-2 over Bemidji. The battle of the two JV teams here.
Garrett Furry took a late slash to the neck there right at the horn and doubled over, but he'll be fine. He's a tough kid, big tough kid. So we'll do the handshakes, and I believe we'll warm up the varsity on dirty ice. Well, the Zamdor is rolling up, and the gates are pulling open, so I don't know if we're going to cut twice. Greg, what is your read on this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he think we're at the youth tournament still, or typically the varsity will come out on this dirty ice and warm up, but
must have enough time built in. I would assume that they're going to cut it after warm-ups too.
Okay, well in that case, we will shut this feed down. Appreciate all of our viewers, and we'll open up a varsity feed here as soon as the ice wraps up.